What's up YouTube, this is Rampage, and I'm here with a deck profile update on Hieratics. I haven't really done anything with this deck, because there really has been a point. The deck just wasn't good this format because of Evil Swarms. But since Evil Swarms are kind of going away, in this deck and next format, when not Evil Swarms, but E-Dragons and Prophecy are kind of not 100% there, this deck's going to be really good. It can just win before your opponent has time to draw into the resources. The only deck this deck is going to have to fear is going to be traptricks, in my opinion, because you can't get rid of their spells and traps. So, without further ado, 3 Hieratic Dragon of Tefnuit. Just your combo starter, it does everything for the deck. 3 Sue, it's a back row pop, and you plus off of it as well, you plus your vanillas. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Nebthet to pop monsters. I had 2 in my last video, but one I just couldn't top deck on my combos, so I went back to 3. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Aset, because it's a combo piece. Obviously, it's a staple run 3. 1 RDM, because it's another staple. It's your centerpiece of the OTK. 1 Kokomare Drago. I know that some people say it's bad. I said it was bad when I first saw it, but then I tried it. It's just an answer to the Max C challenge. The Max C, you drop this, unless they draw Veiler while they're plussing like crazy, you get around Gores, Trag, or anything like that. You can just answer and then OTK.
1 second, let me read this.
Its effect says that light and dark monsters cannot be special summoned.
Doesn't this also stop your deck though?
Yup, so you special summon it as your last summon with your Atom. And then your 3 normals, I ran 2 for a long time, and these used to be Meteor Dragons, and I didn't run Crystal Dragon. But I decided that the deck was more versatile with the 5, and if this deck's going to get played, I don't want to get changes parents.
You should run BLS in the deck.
Maybe.
Because you should run 2 Crystal Dragons instead of this. Because VLS would be more live then.
No, because you have to have 2 6s, really. You must have 2 6s. It's really hard to go in 1.
No, 2 Crystal Dragons.
And then that's 4 normals is just too much.
Like you take out like this. Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah, this is a 5, these are 6s, that's why I'm not doing it.
And what's the Crystal Dragon for?
It's a 5, so I can just go into 5 plays with it. Volcasaurus and Mayo, stuff like that. And then, of course, your hand traps, Gores, and double Trag, because a whole bunch of your deck are 5s and ups, so, you need something to be able to protect yourself. And then 1 Battle Fader, on main deck 1 and side deck 2, because Evil Swarms are still a deck, and they will still be a deck, they're just not going to be as played. But if they attack me, with Ophion, I special this in defense position, and win the turn, next turn, tribute from Nebthet, pop their Ophion, and go for the OTK from there. Also, it's just a nice card in general. 2 Birdman for the OTK, and then Exodius acting like a 3rd Birdman, letting me go into my huge Gustav Max. And then 2 Karkardi, because I thought 3 was a little cloggy. Karkardi and another monster, and that's not what I want.
Wait, so how many Karkardi are you playing again? 2?
Huh? 2.
Okay.
Moving on to the spells.
How many monsters do you run? Do you know exactly?
That was like 30 or 31. It's or 29. I think it was 29. 2 Convocation. It's a Rhoda for Hieratics. It's at 2. You'd run 3 if it was at 3. 3 MST because I don't like back row. 2 Dualities to help get combo pieces in hand. 2 Lance to protect your monsters and get over monsters that are 3,000 because 3,000 is just annoying for this deck if you can't pop it with Nebthet. My Body's a shield because it protects all my muscles from Mirror Force, so I really, really like my body. Holy Trinity. Duh, because it's the Holy Trinity. And I don't know why this one was last, but 1 day piece, another stall card. It helps. It's 1v games, just being able to stall and get that plus off that draw. And then for traps, yeah, I do run traps. Only run 2 though. Breakthrough skill, just to stop Ophion. This card just puts in work against
What happened to the Royal Decree main decks?
I don't main deck Royal Decree anymore. I just, this format, there's just not much Royal Decree is good for. And,
Besides, like, at our locals.
Besides, like, at my locals, where it's, like, Gravekeepers and Chain Beatdown and Dolce.
Dolce's tier 1!
Alright, moving on to the extra deck. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Atum. Just 3 allows me, just in case my opponent kills 1 or, somehow kills 2, there's an OTK combo that can work with just 1. So,
do you know where to get them?
They're like Dragon Solution. But I like 3. 3 Guide Charger. I actually don't have 3 Guide Charger, so I'm working, you know, proxying the other 2. But I really want to get this deck out there. That's the only reason I'm doing it with proxies. And it just overlays onto your atoms or your 5s if you have to. For generic 6s, one M7, it will bounce your RDM back to hand and allows you to continue going through your plays. It allows you OTK with only 3 Hieratics in hand. Force Focus for the OTK that goes with double Guide Charger and Force Focus, which is exactly 2,000 damage. 8,000 damage. Sorry. 1 Bouncer, because this plus Imperial Iron Wall shuts down E-Dragons. Gauntlet Launcher. It's a card from Load the Tachyon Galaxy, just not really well known, but you can detach an exit material to pop a card in the field. And, you know, you can do it more than once a turn.
I like these sleeves.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd you get them?
This one guy, Deceiving Medolches, I just asked for him, he's like, sure, here you go. I need to get more of them, because I've only got like 38 or so it sucks. For my 5s, I run Volcasaurus and Zenmail. I was running Pallades, but Pallades was just annoying. It had to take 2 5s. So if Volcasaurus died, it didn't have another level 5 to go into. So Zenmail's just better, and I can pop back row because they're going to be more back row next format.
Sorry about the wind.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. 1 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon, Gustav Max. You know, I run 4 level 10s, and then 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon. Oh crap, I have my really back into Stardust. Oh well. That's it for the Arch deck. I'm gonna show the side deck real quick too. Chaos, Hunter, stops E-Dragons. Whoa, everything's flying around, sorry. Kaiko stops E-Dragons. Drollock Bird, starts Prophecies. Obviously, Battle
side deck
Fighters.
2 Kaikus instead of 1.
I like Chaos Hunter. I really like Chaos Hunter. If I was gonna do like 2 Chaos Hunters, I'd do just 2 Kaikus. Yeah, if I was gonna do 2 Kaikus, I'd just take out Chaos Hunter. I just don't have the space. I really like Chaos Hunter. 2 Battle Fader. It's, you know, like I said earlier, special against Ophion, tribute for not that pop. 2 Royal Decree. Because I run no traps. I could actually go with main decking these, but I want my breakthrough skill 5. 2 Rivalry, because your OTK is usually going to be all dragons.
You actually can't go into OTK really with Rivalry Warlord. You can't go into Birdman.
So that's one of the many combos left out. 2 Mind Drain, more E-Dragon hate. 1 Different Dimension card. This card is beast. It's just not cited enough, and people don't know about it because it's from Star Strike Blast. And give me that back, you can have it after.
I need to look at it.
Once, only during your turn, it's a D-Fisher. This deck gets hurt by D-Fisher, so, and I say this like Mermails and stuff too, other decks that will get hurt by D-Fisher. I just flip this up, banish, you know, it's just a 1-turn D-Fisher. It's just really good, you know. Side it in decks that get hurt by D-Fisher. So hurt decks that got hurt by D-Fisher, if that made any sense. 1 Imperial on Wall, because I don't have 2. And a Wingbeat of a Giant Dragon, acting as a 3rd Heavy Storm. That's the deck. Any suggestions about what, just not what this deck is good against or anything I should check in. Stuff that'll hurt.
Try Hazy Flame Hieratics.
Fuck that. I'm gonna, like, the next deck profile I'll do if I do Hieratics, I'm gonna do Dragon Ruler Hieratics. That deck is, it works really well.
No, it doesn't.
It does. I'll show you later. But anything this deck has to be afraid of. I'm not afraid of,
Roids.
Ah, fuck! But decks this deck gets,
I beat him.
decks that this deck will get, will be hurt by, I'd like to know about. Thanks for watching.
Oh, card carriers.